What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be showing you the only ab workout you will ever need. Promise you that. So we're gonna be showing you guys the dragon flag. It is one of the best core exercises out there. It kills your entire core from your obliques to your lower, medial, and upper abs, and your lower back as well.
So today we're gonna be bringing you guys through all the necessary progressions to learn the dragon flag. Although the progressions are gonna help you progress and get to ultimately the end goal, which is a dragon flag, the progressions are also great ab workouts in themselves.
Let's get into it.
Guys, first and foremost, you're gonna need something heavy that you can hold over your head. You can use a couch, a heavy bench or chair, weights you have sitting at home, or even like a human and like hold their ankles. But here we're gonna be using the set. This is definitely heavy and secure enough, and it's gonna be able to hold my weight. First, we're gonna start with leg lifts and then reverse crunches. You can break them up and do them into two different workouts. We can put them together and do them as one fluid workout. I'll show you what that looks like. Grab whatever heavy object you have behind your head. Most importantly is you want to keep your lower back on the ground. You do that by squeezing your core. You want to get your legs out, about 6 inches off the ground, lift them up. This is the first half of the reverse crunch, the leg lift. Now once you do a few reps of those, once you get to the top, you want to lift up your lower back using your core. It's important at that part to really get your hips through so your body's straight. Leg lift. Notice at the top of the reverse crunch where you put in your hips through, that's the beginning of the dragon flag. Another version of the reverse crunch that's going to work more on your obliques, it's going to be the reverse crunch with a twist. I'll show you what that looks like. I think it's the regular reverse crunch. Keep your legs off the ground, keep your lower back down. Go up, hips through. But instead of going all the way back down, we're gonna turn, just put our lower back down, back up. Just our lower back up. Notice how straight I am at the top. The whole body straight.
Alright guys, so once you feel comfortable with a reverse crunch, we're going to start doing negatives. Now there's a lot of ways you can do negatives. You could do them with one leg, you can do them in a half leg, which I'll show you what that looks like in a second, or you could do them in full. I would suggest starting with one leg, being it might be the easiest depending on your person. Could be half leg is harder than one leg for you. It just depends. So I'm going to show you both, and you're going to give them all a try. The one leg negative, you're going to go up into the same position. One leg, slow as you can, all the way down. And come back up. Another half. Half leg negative. It's both feet, just tucking them. All the way down. And the full negative. So you want to make sure that your core is engaged the entire time by really flexing your glutes, trying to lead with your hips. Even though you're going down, you still want your hips to be at the highest point. Leading with your hips is going to allow you to really concentrate and flex on your core, especially the lower abs, keeping a hollow body position. Alright guys, so now we're going to be getting into more of the positive part of the dragon flag, or the dynamic part. No matter what workout you're working on, if you're doing front lever, planche, dragon flag, you want to work on statics and dynamics. Static is a long hold, dynamic is something for reps. So if you are lucky enough to have a spot where you can hook up a resistance band above where you're going to be doing the dragon flag, we're going to get on the ground in a dragon flag position. We're going to put the resistance bands on our feet, and it's going to help pull us up. So guys, now that you got your resistance band hooked up, you're going to pull it down to your feet. Get your position, legs straight, locked out. Slowly go down as if you're doing the negative. Pull it back up. Look at my hips. They're leading, right? They're not dragging behind. I'm not bending my legs and having them drag. Keep it tight. And your hips lead the way. Alright guys, so you're starting to feel comfortable with the resistance band, starting to do the positive of the motion. If you don't have a resistance band, you can start doing the positive of the motion with the same variations we did with the negative. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. We do one leg, half leg, and then eventually full. Let me show you. So starting with one leg, I'm going to go one leg here, go down, try to lead with your hips. It's a little awkward because one leg, back up.
This shit hard.
Now, the thing with one leg is you can have your one leg tucked all the way in, or you can have it a little bit further out. Obviously, the further out, the harder and the more difficult it is. So maybe at first you have it fully tucked, and eventually you get lower and lower and lower until you're into your full dragon flag. I'll do what half lay looks like first, before getting into full. Here's half. And full. Coming up, leading with my hips.
It is a brutally hot day out here.
Brutally hot.
Cooking in the sauna. The sauna we like to call the sun. Ladies and gents, that is our dragon flag progression video for you guys. Work through all the steps so you're super comfortable with them. Of course, from step one, we're gonna be building that strong core base. But this is single-handedly the only ab workout you will ever need. And for those of you training front lever, this will like make your front lever like godlike, okay?
Yeah, I can't stress on it enough. Keep trying to lead with your hips as you're doing this workout. That's what makes it so difficult. When you're starting to have that posterior tilt, which we'll get more into in other videos, I'm sure, but when you have more of a posterior tilt, you're flexing your core a lot more, and it makes it much more difficult. Especially anything when you're in a hollow body position makes your core on fire, makes it much harder. So continue to work through these progressions. Building a core this strong takes a long time. It took us a while to get to the dragon flag. It's still not all that easy, but if you work up to it and you do the progressions up to it, you're gonna build the core in itself before you even get to the final result. So continue to do the progressions that we showed you. Those are great ab workouts in themselves, and eventually you're gonna get it.
As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, check out our website, corecalisthenics.com, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Out.
Out.